Supercross is a grueling race. Every rider has to work hard to compete in it. Talking about many famous American supercross legends like Ricky Carmichael, James Stewart, Jeremy McGrath, and one person who is not American but American people call him a legend, rider with number 22, Chad Reed. Today we're going to talk about him in the race that was the last victory of his career. Hello, welcome to the channel of M's Update Channel, a channel that collects various stories of the motocross industry to tell and analyze. Before going to watch, please press like, press share, press subscribe. Let's support each other too. Monster Energy AM a Supercross and FIM World Championship, Round 8 in 2015. That year with the first of back-to-back races at the Georgia Dome in Atlanta, GA. At that time the tight battle at the top of the 450SX standings, with Ryan Dungey leading Ken Roczen by 12 points, and Trey Canard and Lee Tomac fighting to stay in the hunt. Dungey has won 2 of the last 3 races, Canard has 2 of the last 4, and Roczen and Tomac are certainly capable of winning again. Pretty awesome to be nearly halfway through the season and really have no idea what's going to happen. At the time it was his last year riding a Kawasaki with the To-Do Motorsport team he had built himself. Chad came back from a serious shoulder injury in the 2014 season. 2014 he himself won twice, before a fatal crash in 2014. In the 450 class, during the first practice session, Lee Tomac fastest time of the session. Ken Roczen was second, and this is no shocker as we've seen these two go 1-2 in qualifying quite a bit. Ryan Dungey was right behind Roczen. Nearly 10 riders were under the 52nd mark on times, making this the fastest track of the year. Chad was in 10th place, with a time of 50.251. He trailed Lee Tomac by 1.623 seconds. In the final session and guys were hauling the mail, especially Trey Canard, who logged a time 0.9 seconds faster than anyone else. That's not supposed to happen against this kind of competition. Canard will get first gate pick tonight, as the track was slightly faster. In this final session compared to the first, Lee Tomac followed in second place. Weston Pake surprised many when he came in third place. Chad Reed was quicker at the beginning of practice. His time was 7th. He set a time of 49.724, behind Ryan Dungey in 6th by only 0.213 seconds, but still trails leader Canard by 1.131 seconds. In the second heat, Cole Seeley and Davy Millsaps tangled on the outside of turn 0 and went down. Chad Reed hugged the inside and came out with the lead. Trey Canard put the pressure on and finally found an opening to make the pass. Then Reed dealt with serious heat from Ken Roczen. Kenny tried everything but couldn't get the veteran, who hung on for second. Chad did well in Heat 2. He finished second in qualifying for the main event. Chad Reed, Chad freaking Reed, ever the opportunist, the 2-time champion grabbed the whole shot and took off early, and with contenders mired in the back, he got on the gas and rode his heart out to extend the lead. Weston Pake and Phil Nicolte were second and third early, then Ryan Dungey got past to get to second. Dungey rode well, dug deep, and at one point got within a second of Reed. But the veteran sliced through traffic well, held up tough under pressure, and held on for the victory. You can just never ever count him out. Dungey had a great points night, though. Trey Canard was fast all day but started about 11th. He fought the whole way to get in sight of Dungey but couldn't quite get to him. He took third. Cole Seeley and Pake rounded out the top 5. Championship contenders Ken Roczen and Lee Tomac had terrible nights. Roczen crashed hard and got up slow. He got back on the bike and salvaged a few points with 18th. Tomac crashed and had to visit the mechanics area to straighten his bike. He got back out there but took 20th. Late in the race, Canard's Honda teammate Cole Seeley rallied to 4th, ahead of Weston Pike, who returned from injury, started second, and kept Reed and Dungey honest for a bit. Pake's been dealing with injuries and lost a little fitness. He went back to 5th. This was his 44th victory in the Premier class since 2003 when he became champion within the first year. And he retired at the age of 40 in 2020 off his illustrious career with a top 10 at Salt Lake City 7. And this is all about the great legend Chad Reed with his 44th and last victory. If anyone want me to make a history of this racer, feel free to comment. If you like it, press like, press share, press subscribe, and press the bell so that you don't miss a good clip from us. And see you again in the next clip. Hello.